So we're now going to look at the variation between the ported and non-ported in terms of removal techniques. There isn't a vast amount of difference between the two. However, with the non-ported, you will need to remove the added securing strips you put on the top on the extension line first, before you then go to remove your date strip and lift the corner of the dressing. Using the low and slow technique, you will now take the rest of the dressing off. Remembering to fold in can stop it from sticking to the gloves. Removal is always with the catheter stabilised at all points. So we're now going to look at the removal of the new Tegaderm IV securement dressing. Essentially, this is around using a slow and low technique, and we need to utilise the date strip to catch a corner on the edge of the dressing. By using a low and slow technique in the direction of the hairs, we can release the dressing from the skin. Working round, and then coming to the top. And as with all dressing removals, taking your time can aid easy removal. It's advantageous that if you can do it with leaving at least one of the securing strips in place, when you come to take the final part of the dressing off, using your low and slow technique and keeping the dressing close to the skin, it also means we're now no longer going to lose the cannula. Which means that when we come to now take the cannula out, we can put our gauze over the top and remove our final securing tape. In terms of removal, what we look at yet again is doing exactly the reverse of the application process. So in order to remove, we need to take off the extra securing strips. These can then be disposed of. I've left the bottom one on there because that can aid the removal of this section in the corner. And the technique we're using to lift the soft cloth section is the low and slow technique. Maintaining a little bit of traction on the skin can aid the removal as well. So low and slow, keeping the film close to the skin. Once you get to that point there, fold the dressing in on itself to avoid it becoming over sticky. We'll now continue around the soft cloth section. And removing it down to the hub. We can now remove in the direction of the exit side. Maintaining stability on the catheter. And that completes the removal process.